Hey guys, we got news about what's coming on Global this week for November 12th. We're getting the Shoreline Fina and Daisy banner, otherwise known as Phasey. They're the quote unquote best magical tank in the game as of the current JP server. They're pretty good. I plan to pull for them on Global. We're getting the safety net and all that, so I'm going for it. We're also getting two trials. We're getting Scorn of Shiva and Golem. I already made a preview video for that about like a week or two ago. You can look that up if you want a preview of the fight. It's overall not a hard trial. But the other surprise we're getting is we're finally getting a series boss battle for the first time in like a year or something. It's been a really long time. But they're finally giving us Vlad, the final boss of Season 2, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Now, this was an extremely hard trial when it came out in JP, so I can understand why they needed to delay it for like a year or something, because it was super hard. It took like 6 turns for Rem and Ace to do it back in the day, which, I mean, was pretty extreme. So we're going to be trying it with the Neovisions units, which makes it slightly easier. So we're going to be going in with this team to get all missions. We're going to be doing Ignacio. He's going to be just imbuing fire, filling LB gauge, and imperiling. Then we're bringing the original Lastwell from back in Earth Shrine, Season 1, Stage 1. We got ourselves a Lastwell. He's dual-wielding fire and ice weapons to deal the mission. He's got an item to give him chain frames. Same thing with Rain. This is, the original Rain, which is the best Rain. He's got a fire and ice sword as well, because you got to deal fire and ice damage twice, which is, a little tricky. So we're going to use 2 units doing fire and ice to get that mission out of the way. Tifa is going to be filling her LB in the base form, and then the shift form is just got some demon killer and some LB damage. And that's for the mission to kill the boss with the limit burst. Now, the trickiest mission is do it in 20 turns. I'm not sure if we're going to get it in 20, but we're going to try. Alright, so like I mentioned, Ignacio is going to just imbue Tifa twice to fill her LB gauge, and then we'll go ahead and imperil the boss to fire. We'll shift Tifa and use her shift LB, and then Rain and Lastwell will just chain with the accessory I gave them. So they're going to go ahead and chain, and then Tifa will cap that chain. And there is the trial for us, Very, very hard. I can understand why they had to delay it for an entire year. If we had gotten this like a year ago, I'm not sure anyone could have beaten this trial. It was pretty hard. It was pretty hard. Like I said, Rem and Ace took something like 6 entire turns out of the 20 to beat this trial. But, now we have Tifa. Now we just go in there and do it on turn 1. And it is definitely at a proper place in the meta, just like the Dragon Quest units that were just buffed. So there's a preview for how to do this trial on Thursday. I will see you guys for the global version when it comes.